I am Savvy Mike, and this is Savvy Reviews, where we review movies, TV, and react to trailers and anything else that's going on in the world of entertainment. As always, I, of course, am Savvy Mike, and today we will be talking about The Running Man, directed and partly written by Edgar Wright. It was two other writers on there. I think both of their names were Michael as well. Shout out to the Michaels. And it stars Glenn Powell, Josh Brolin, Coleman Domingo's in this. Michael Cera shows up. And this is Edgar Wright's new movie. You know, when an Edgar Wright movie comes out, to some people, that is a fucking event. And I am one of those people because I love Edgar Wright. I love the Cornetto trilogy, Shaun of the Dead, The World's End, Hot Fuzz. Loved all three of those movies. Baby Driver, I love. The Last Night in Soho, really good film to me. I enjoyed that as well. And of course, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, a fucking classic at the end of the day. So Edgar Wright, in my opinion, he hasn't done no wrong so far. And so now with this movie, The Running Man, he's doing something that he rarely does. He's doing a remake. You never seen really Edgar Wright do a remake. He's more of a creative guy who tells his stories from the ground up. He's never taking a rendition, but this time he's doing something a little different. Instead of like remaking the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, he's just gonna remake the book that Stephen King wrote. And of course, people said before this movie came out that the book was heavy in its politics and what it has to say. So I am kind of shocked and surprised that these same people that know that were complaining about everything this movie had to say in its politics and what it was pounding on and what it was going on about as far as the world that we might be living in now. And then today, there's no game shows where people are getting killed and murdered, but you never know. Ratings go down enough. And if Trump's as crazy as we might think he is, you never fucking know. But it had more to say than just that. You know, it had stuff to say about fake news and altered things and what producers do to shape narratives to keep people watching. And while I get like it was a bit heavy in it, I didn't mind it. I guess that's the thing. It didn't bother me. I thought anytime it did that, I found it interesting. I didn't find it stupid. I didn't find it like, oh, why are they still? Okay, we get it. Okay, we get that social media is a thing and everybody's watching everybody and blah, blah, blah. Like, it never bothered me because I was more so into him getting away and trying to hide and do all the stuff that he was doing. I was more so into that, like him trying to figure out how to survive for the next month with these 5 hunters on his ass and everybody in the world basically looking for him because they get money if they've. I was into all of that. I'm sorry. I don't know what it was. I was engaged. Like, I was thoroughly entertained by everything that was happening. I guess that's where I'm lost, you know, because everybody else is saying this is bad. And I fucked with it. I thought it was balanced well, in my opinion. Like, at no point did I feel the 2 hours and 15 minutes that this movie is. Because that's what Edgar Wright just does well. His pacing, and I'm hearing a lot of people say this movie is slow, and I'm like, at no point did this movie really slow down for me. Like, none. Like, as soon as he's on the run and they're after him, that's what it is. It don't stop. It don't stop. And I thought everything that they did was pretty cool. I like Coleman Domingo's part in it. I like Josh Brolin's part in it, even though he's like barely doing anything. All he's doing is sitting down and talking the whole time. I thought what he had to do was fine. It worked for the movie that I was watching. I don't know. I was thoroughly entertained. And I guess that's what it is. Edgar Wright I guess he knows me as a movie guy and knows what I want to see. And he just makes movies that I like. Yeah, I don't know. Because I felt it was fine. Like, at no point did I feel like, while yes, it has moments of, you know, comedy and this is that and the third. No point did I feel like it was out of place. Like, I just felt like this movie's moving. And if a movie's going to move, then it needs to have jokes here and there, but the jokes have to fit into what's happening. And I thought it did, to be honest. Like, yeah, it could get a bit convoluted in what it's trying to say. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect movie. It's not Baby Driver. It's not Scott Pilgrim versus the World. But it's not as bad as what people are saying. Like, I was really thinking Edgar Wright missed. I'm like, damn, am I about to watch somebody I'm inspired by and I love make a bad movie? I never thought I'd see the day that Edgar Wright made a bad movie. And honestly, I can still say, from my perspective, we're good. We're good over here, folks. Look, Edgar Wright's still cooking. That boy can still cook. At the end of the day, I liked it. I like what it was. Like, wow, there could have been more flair added to the Hunters. I agree there. Like, they were a bit bland. Like, only the one guy with the mask. I believe that was Lee Pace playing him. This is not a spoiler. I mean, he's all over. Like, people know he's in the movie. You just don't know what he's doing. But yeah, he's the main hunter. But yeah, I feel like that was cool. Like, he had personality. The rest of them were just guys, but you know, they seemed very effective. Like, they knew how to find you, and the people around you were gonna help find you. And what they do to make the people in the world kind of incentivized to find our guy that's running from them, I liked it. I was like, oh yeah, they make him a dickhead. Like, they try to make the world hate him, so they feel like they have to get him with the Hunters. It's kind of fucked up because a person's life is dangling in the balance of all of this. But hey, it's $1 billion on the line. Gotta make it hard. No game show is easy. Wow. Yeah. But yeah, that's what movies are to me, you know? Like, while I could be very technical and I could really sit back and go, okay, what does my critic brain think? Like, what was this acted well? Yeah. But I mean, like, was it Oscar worthy acting? No. But I like what Glenn Powell did. I do understand what people see in him as him being a leading guy. I just feel like he doesn't really know how to promote himself in that way. Like, you can be a star, but now you have to do what stars do and basically show their life off all the time. Like, you got to be you got to be present. You got to be everywhere. You like, okay, Running Man's coming out. I need to go do every interview on every circuit everywhere. I need to go talk to everybody, no matter who's asking me the questions or what questions they're asking me. We go viral. Fuck it. But I think he just needs to be more present. Like, at this point, I get why people say it feels like Hollywood is shoving him in our face, but it can work for the right person. Like, they shoved Timothée Chalamet in our face, and it worked because he's a really good actor. Yeah, but he's not a box office draw neither. So honestly, I feel like it is kind of unfair because we do live in a culture and society where movie stars that could draw millions upon millions of dollars. Like, if you put this person in the movie, you're guaranteed to get 60 million that weekend. They don't exist anymore. Like, that's just not a thing. At the end of the day, it's about how good the movie truly is. And at the end of the day, if you make an enjoyable movie, I think that's the thing. I think a lot of people expected this to be 10 times better than it truly was. And I can get where they're disappointed. But a lot of the gripes that some people are having, like, oh, it wasn't enough family time. That's not true. The whole first act, like, 15 minutes of that is them setting all of that up. And then throughout it, they use it as a pawn and tool to get a reaction out of him to make him mad and upset so they could, you know, make the people hate him. Like, I thought it was fine. I thought it was enough family stuff in there. Like I said, this movie's 2:15. What did y'all want it to be? 2 hours and 30. Now, at that point, I would be like, okay, they're overdoing it. Now, then I'd agreed. I'm like, but honestly, I felt like this was paced fine. A 2 hour 15 movie felt like it was 145. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't even want more added. I think it was just perfect enough. Everything was there. It was balanced well enough for me. If you can't tell, I enjoyed Running Man. Damn, I got the poster in behind me. Shit. Do like the movie. I enjoyed it. Like I said, Edgar Wright, he just don't miss. While this isn't a grand slam, bases loaded, 4 points on the board. This isn't that. But it's a home run. Like, it's 1 point. It's fine. It's not the best thing he's ever done, but it's not the worst. And honestly, he doesn't have a bad movie in my opinion. So at this point, we're just what you want to watch. Like, that's what you bring up. Edgar Wright to me is like, we can put on anything. It's all good either way. So I have to give this a 3.5 out of 5 Savs. Like I said, not perfect. Let's get a bit convoluted at some points, but it never lost my engagement. I was always locked in. I was always enjoying what was happening on the screen. I was always into the world and the story that was being told. And like, I think I said this in my theater reaction to this movie. I think the thing is, I like this premise. Like, I like a premise where it's one against all, and they're running from everything, and they gotta survive either a night or 30 days. I like when John Wick Chapter 3 did it. I like when the movie Run All Night did it with Liam Neeson. I just like when movies do that. Like, that is a cool premise to me. One against 20v1s, basically, and you gotta survive the day. That's hard to me. I like that premise. It makes for a good movie, in my opinion. And this one, it executed it well to me. Either way, 3.5 out of 5 Savs for me. This was a bit controversial, and I know I'm probably standing on the island. I'm probably in the minority on this one, but I enjoyed it. I liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you see it? And it really didn't make that much money this weekend. But lo and behold, the movie I thought was mid made the most money this weekend. That was crazy. So, did you like it? Would you rather see this over Now You See Me 3, or would you rather see Now You See Me 3 over this? I double featured it, so I could tell you I'd rather watch Running Man again, to be honest. So let me know either way. I am Savvy Mike, and this is Savvy Reviews. Peace.